Welcome to What's Canada Eating with Sia, eh? I'm your host, Sia, and I'm taking you on a journey across Canada, one dish at a time. From hidden gems to cultural classics, we're serving up the stories behind the food and the people who make it unforgettable. Hey everyone, we have a special guest for you today on our episode. None other than Mr. Bannock himself, Paul Natrall. Right? Did I say that right?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Oh.
Thank you for having me. Super excited. We're to collaborate and just really showcase some traditional ingredients here. Super excited, and I can't wait to show you what we're gonna do.
Oh my goodness. Honestly, Paul, I'm just excited to have you on here because you have just really disturbed the food world when it comes to just bringing on indigenous foods, and that's one thing that I've been so proud of with your journey.
Awesome.
And the star of the show, you're Bannock.
Yeah.
Look at this. Now, because of TV magic, we
Yeah.
had to get you to already make this beforehand. But people can get this, right?
Yeah, for sure. Our classic Bannock mix. You can do baked Bannock like this. You can do Bannock pizzas. You can do Bannock waffles or the classic fried bread. You just alter the ingredients in there, a little bit more liquid or a little bit less liquid. There's a QR code on the back where you can see the video to make it. And just have fun. Take your favorite toppings and serve it up to family, friends, teachers, students, whatever, right?
Whatever.
Yeah.
So what are we making today?
So today we have Bannock French toast.
Oh, okay.
So this is like a spin on some modern stuff, like a stuffed French toast. I'm gonna do it nice and thick. There's gonna be some cream cheese in there. We're gonna make a sumac sugar that's gonna be coated after it's done cooking.
Okay, so now for those people, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. For those who don't know what sumac is, can you tell me what the significance is to your culture?
Yeah, so sumac, it's one of the spices that, it's one of my favorites recently. You can get it more back east in the prairies and stuff, right? But being indigenous, the trade route, there's you can get stuff across the country, down the States, I talk about Turtle Island when I'm traveling cooking because I have family in Canada, I have family down in the US as well, right? And I'm Squamish Nation, so we would be trading salmon or smoked salmon, dried salmon for things like this, from back east or sweetgrass, stuff like that,
So it's is it safe to say that sumac is a staple in, indigenous foods and culture?
Yeah, indigenous foods it's not new, but there's a lot of interest in it right now. And I'm trying to showcase sumac in a variety of ways. Today is gonna be a dessert one.
Okay, yes.
And I get to travel a lot for cooking, I was down New York and Winnipeg, New Brunswick, literally east to west, but we did an event in Ontario and I did a confit duck. And I used sumac as the star in that. So today we have the sweet, and when I was at that place we did a savory.
Savory. Well, let's get into it. I'm really excited about this. So where do we start?
Yeah, so we'll slice the bread there.
Okay.
I got some knives here. You want to try to do that?
Okay.
So we kind of want a thick slice.
Okay, a thick slice.
So probably cut it in half.
Okay, so cut this in half.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then take cut a couple of thick slices from the inner half.
Oh, take a look
Yeah.
at this.
So
Nice and
my
soft.
sorry, excuse
It's
me.
big enough? Like
Yeah,
right
that's
here?
good. Yeah.
Perfect.
My late grandmother Sally Diskin, she used to do the baked bannock like this, and there's a few tips and tricks, but her secret, not much a secret, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you about to tell the whole world your grandmother's secret? Yes, I'll hear.
It's just a tip, like when you're making this, like if you leave it out, it gets kind of really crusty and hard. But she used to put some butter on top, and it would keep it nice and moist, you know?
Oh, so do you glaze the butter on?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I keep cutting some more, right?
Yeah, for sure. You can cut
So
it
how
all.
long do you leave this in the oven for when you're baking it?
Yeah, so I made, with this one, it's a baked version. So I made like a dough, like you would do a pizza, but I added some fat in there, I added some eggs in there. So this one's not vegan friendly.
Oh, okay,
And
but
then-
you can make it
Yeah,
friendly
yeah.
on there. Excellent.
The bannock mix itself is vegan friendly, there's no dairy in there.
Okay.
Um,
But traditionally, how would they make this?
Yeah, so it would be like the flour, baking powder, and salt. Just 3 ingredients, and then you add water to it, right?
And then would they use like a wood fire stove?
Yeah, like traditional, like, okay, rewind it a little bit.
Let's go back. Let's
Yeah,
go back.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
So every culture has something very similar, right? And like everybody had some type of bread, and what my people, indigenous people, like not just here but everywhere, they would form like a paste with around here in BC it was lichen, ground ash, and water, and then they would form a paste and they cook it on hot rocks, you know. But with like other ingredients that came through trade, baking powder and salt, we get these very nice fluffy things now, right?
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
it's come a long way.
Yeah,
Right?
evolution,
And
right?
yes, it's evolutionized with
Yeah.
the new products that have come in.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so now we have this all. Okay, I have to taste this.
Yeah.
Like I
yeah,
have
for sure.
to. Oh my goodness. Let's put this part here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be on
You can hear the crust on that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, cheers.
Cute.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because on this
Smells
one I added a little bit of oil and egg in this, so like you can see how fluffy it is and stuff. Like you smell it, you can definitely tell a difference.
The crunch.
Yeah. So good. There's
So
actually
perfect.
there's actually a lot of air in this before I started Mr. Bannock. But like when I first started, it was like hockey pucks, like legit. It was super hard, you know. It wasn't edible. But now, like after years and years of experience, you get something nice and fluffy and nice and golden, right?
I taste was it salt in there
Yeah.
as well too? Yeah. You taste that all comes together too.
Yeah.
You know, it's really great. Okay, let's get into.
Okay. So here we'll do egg mixture.
Okay, so I'll move this out of the way then.
Yep.
Yeah, so we can get that. We'll come.
Today I'm gonna playing with food.
Okay.
Like this is a bit more vamped up, like brunch style bannock, you know.
Okay.
So we have cream cheese here. We're gonna do the egg wash. So you can crack the eggs.
Okay, so I just crack them in here.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we have some vanilla. And it'll be very basic, just eggs and vanilla.
Okay.
You scramble it up. Put that down our carburetor.
Carburetor, yes, perfect. So, bannock is something that clearly can be made in various different ways, right?
Yeah.
And now with this brunch one, I know brunch has been a big big thing.
Yeah.
So it seems like it morphs and changes, and like who knows what it'll be like with your children and their generation, right?
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, like I'm very fortunate. Like I'm actually a second generation chef. My late great grandfather was a chef in the army, and he was actually trained sniper. But while he was doing that, he also trained as a chef while he was on tour wherever he was, right? And
that was with the Canadian Army.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
Really, really cool.
It's one of my favorite things, right? Like my late grandfather said that he used to have a restaurant down the States, but he doesn't know like where. It was in Seattle somewhere, but he didn't. The info on what it was called and where it was lost because there wasn't that much documentation back then, right?
And so he found it, and he would make indigenous.
I think so, yeah.
Right. Wow, so it runs in your blood.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
And
how important is it for you passing this on generationally now to the next, especially when seeing that, and there's this moment now of indigenous peoples all across Canada reclaiming language, and food is a big part of language, right? So can you tell me about
so just being able to share stories and obviously share the food, but showcasing traditional ingredients like sumac, and then we have apples and these sausages, right? But fresh berries, like we're in BC, you just drive like to Langley, 45 minutes away. There's lots of fresh local stuff, you know. But it's awesome to be able to travel and share with up and coming cooks, but also when I go to these special events, like I always request to have an elder from that local nation, and we share stories, talk about food, and then when I travel to other places, like I'll share that with up and coming cooks and chefs, you know.
Yes, no, that's really, it's very important, I find, to bring that together. So here we list.
You can just add like a cap full of the vanilla, and then you'll whisk it.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'll just close that up here because we're done here.
Thank you. I'll throw that in the back.
Whisk. Am I doing this because you know what? I'm not a professional chef, so I just.
At the same time, I'll just turn this bad boy on. So the filling's gonna be modern, like some cream cheese in there.
Okay.
And then
that's not, just to be clear, this cream cheese part is not tradition, but modern.
Yeah. Well, when I went to culinary school, I was trained in classic French and indigenous specialties as well. So right off the bat from culinary school, I was doing fusion cooking, you know? So it's
I forgot to say, I didn't call you by your proper title, Mr. Chef, Mr. Chef Paul, Mr. Bannock. Okay, perfect. Is this enough?
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. So very basic. You got your eggs and some vanilla. It'll add a little bit more like sweet flavor to it.
Yes.
And then we'll grab 2 thick pieces there.
Okay, so these 2 here?
Yeah. And we'll put a little bit of avocado oil in here.
Okay. Avocado. Excellent. Ooh, this feels nice and warm.
And then we'll put some of the cream cheese on that first.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So I'll hold it like give that to you.
So I'll be very generous with this. You can once in a while it's good to treat yourself a little bit more special, right?
Yes, 100%. Paul, you were telling me that when you were putting yourself through culinary school, you were also a dad of 5.
Yeah.
So can you tell me what that experience was like of just following your dreams, but at the same time,
like
being a single dad?
It was definitely hard and challenging, but like determination and having a support system is very key, I touched on it briefly earlier. It takes a village to raise kids, you know. And when I was in culinary school, I leaned on my sisters, my aunts, and my uncles, and my late uncle actually moved in with me for a couple of years and helped me raise 5 kids, and I was a single dad, you know. And I'll never forget what he did and stepped up for me and my kids, you know. It was something very special. Yeah.
That just, it's not easy.
Yeah.
But so what would make you wake up every single morning wanting to do this? What was your drive?
Yeah, well, I just enjoyed cooking, but like growing as an indigenous chef, like you look at any city or province that you go to or state that you go to, there's not a lot of indigenous restaurants or indigenous food representation, right?
True. Yes.
And
so that's
last fall I became chair of a national indigenous culinary nonprofit. It's a lot of volunteer work and a lot of hard work, but if we don't put in that work and build stuff up, then who's going to do
it? That's very true.
Right?
That's very true.
Like when I first started, I only knew of a handful of indigenous chefs, and now we have a network across Canada and the US. So it's huge, you know. It's really good work, and I just love what I do, right?
It pays off for the next generation
Yeah.
to continue your legacy.
Yeah.
So now what do I do with
Yeah,
this?
so you can dip it in there.
Okay, dip it in there. I feel
Yeah.
like I have to be so careful.
Yeah. Well, in this one we put some of the oil in there and the egg, so it's like really moist and soft, right?
Okay.
So
I flip this over?
Yeah.
Gonna dip this side.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Yes. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm soaking it in.
Yeah.
Okay, and then just...
Yeah, you can just throw it in this one, but be very careful. Yeah.
Wow.
You can hear that sizzle right away, right? Yeah. That was awesome.
Wow. This looks like... This is the big boys like meal.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much.
Well, that's there. Like we have some sugar there.
Okay,
And
I just
we'll-
spill a little on myself here.
Oh no.
This is what happens when it is delicious and gooey. So just be mindful when you are doing that. Oh, it's a hot mess.
Just give this a little smell there. What do you think it smells like?
Oh my goodness. Okay, it's not coffee, but there's a There's a scent that my brain is clicking to something.
Yeah. It's have you tried
Licorice?
Have you tried sumac before?
I've never tried
No.
sumac.
So sumac is like a citrus flavor, and like you don't need a lot of it. It's very, very potent, and but the flavors today I'm going for is a little bit more tart and tangy.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a sumac sugar.
Sumac sugar. Just gonna
Yeah.
put this right there.
So we can just mix that up.
Ooh.
Grab
Perfect.
there's another fork right here.
Excellent. Okay, so we just put this up. It's interesting because in my culture we say, let the ancestors let you know when it's
Yeah.
enough.
Oh,
so it's
nice.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like with these ones we're letting the ancestors know. So for those of you who are like, oh, how much do I put? Just enough. Okay? Just enough. Let the
Yeah.
ancestors guide you. Okay? So just
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, if you look at it, like you can see the huge difference, right?
Mm.
Like, and just give it a little smell. Like, you can definitely.
Yes, you can smell
Yeah.
that citrusy with the sugar blend into it together.
Yeah.
Sweet. It's
Right?
like
Yeah.
its own umami type of flavor.
And I think this is hot enough too.
Okay.
So we have here, I grabbed again, I said this is going to be a vamped up brunch style dish.
Okay.
So this is a specialty from one of the butchers here on the North Shore.
Okay.
This is like a sausage, but it has apples and other spices in there.
Oh, and this is all local?
Yeah, it's local. We got it from Two Rivers Meats. They're one of my favorite go-to shops on the North Shore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And once again, traditionally, would you use some sort of meat?
Yeah, like back in the day, like food preservation, you would do like a dried meat, you know. So it would be like a smoke dried or wind dried. Here, being West Coast, like the ocean's right here, and along the whole coast, like there is a lot of different variations of salmon.
That you would have.
Yeah.
Wow. And so now with this,
Yeah.
I noticed. Oh, you know how some people flatten pancakes or anything like that? Do we do any of that, or you just let it
you
sit
just
like that?
just let it go like that.
Okay.
You can have a look. It's starting to go white a bit on the edges there.
Yes.
We'll have a peek in a second, but you want it to go nice and golden.
Nice and golden
Yeah.
like that there. Now, Paul, can you tell me who really inspired you when it comes to cooking? I know you said great grandfathers, but who inspired you the most?
Yeah, so like I grew up in the kitchen with my grandmothers and my mom, you know, like they cooked, rewind a bit again, my uncle was a hunter and he would bring home like wild meats, deer, elk, moose, like wild salmon and stuff, you know. So using those with modern dishes, again, like when I was younger, we used to have those wild meats, but we would have it with modern dishes. So we'd have like a deer chow mein, we would have elk spaghetti. You know?
So you were living, I'm just going to grab the paper towel again here quickly.
There's some right here.
Oh, right here?
Okay.
We'll just pick that up there for a second. Sorry, I just touched my necklace and I saw that it was egg
So
on there.
have a little peek here.
Yes, did you want to do a close-up of that?
Have a little peek. So it was getting kind of golden. It's getting close, but not fully yet. So another probably minute, and then we'll flip it. But that's gonna be so good. Once it's nice and golden on both sides, we'll dip it in the sumac sugar. And then once this is done, we'll slice it up like on a diagonal.
Yes, and then have that.
Yeah, and then we have some fresh berries. I got some whipped cream and some syrup here as well.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we should do another one. Let's do a couple more,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
While we're doing this.
Yeah.
But with that being, so your uncle would go out and do his hunting and bring back all the wild meats.
Yeah.
So you were basically enjoying the best foods while
Yeah.
the best were just
Well, and the key part is like it wasn't super expensive. Like they went out and harvested and processed it themselves, you know. Like if I go get some elk right now, like it's super expensive, you know, and like it's tough. Like elders can't go. Like nowadays you have to travel maybe, I think when I went hunting with my cousins, it took us about 5-hour drive to go to the locations where the moose and the deer were, you know. So not everybody can go and do those things, you know.
Yes.
Like it takes time.
Can I put this in here?
Yeah. Just push it to this. Make some room.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Do you think one more, or do you think that's good?
I think, why not one more?
Okay.
But see, I always do go big or go home.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
But
Let's do it.
So it's not something that is attainable, especially when you get to a certain age.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, the traveling alone, like the 4 or 5 hour drive, is already harsh, and then you have to have energy to walk around and track them down as well, right? And then after you successfully catch it, then you have to harvest it after that. So it's a lot of work, and you need like younger people to kind of champion that kind of stuff, you know?
Yes. And how are you finding, because we all know the history. We all know now, when it comes to food, I find that a lot of times it's not easily accessible.
Yeah.
Right? But what is easily accessible is the high fructose, nuts, things that are not so healthy for the younger generation now.
See, look at that. Nice and golden. On this one here, we have it on a medium heat, because you want it. We let the eggs soak in there a little bit longer, right?
Yes.
So you want it to cook fully through. You don't rush really good things.
Yes, that's another. It can never be rushed.
Yeah.
But I think I overdid it.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
That looks so good.
Oh, I'm just gonna rinse my hands here.
Like, oh man.
Are you finding with your journey, because you said you've been all across Canada, America, when it comes to Indigenous, are you finding that more Indigenous children, youths, are wanting to get into culinary? What are you seeing with that interest in your food, your heritage food?
Yeah, like it's awesome, like, sorry, excuse me. Like just the last, I don't know, like 4 months, I was like traveling down the States more. Like I was in Minnesota, Denver, and New York, right? I was texting you when I was down there, but that was probably the biggest check mark for me, to go cook down in New York. Like the Big Apple,
Yes.
But like when I travel, like we get to work with students, and they're very adaptive, and they're willing to learn, they're willing to listen, and it's just awesome. And like all the crazy stuff that has happened in the past. Like we weren't allowed to have ceremonies. With that being said, we weren't allowed to cook our traditional foods and practice that, So it's awesome to be able to travel and bring these into communities, showing what I've learned and experienced from people around Carolina. Yeah.
Who would you say are the keepers of these recipes in families? The keepers?
Yeah, so like I said, I learned from my mother and my grandmother. Like they had a huge influence on what I do. Like I learned the very basics from them and just had fun. Like growing up in a kitchen with all women was definitely something on its own. Like there's not as much crazy stuff being said or as much laughter in a kitchen when you're in with like your mother, your grandmothers and aunties,
Yes, because you're constantly working, you're constantly doing something, right? But you get to hear all the juicy gossip.
Yeah. It was like, it's just something that I hope everybody can experience, And to me, that was fun, and one of the biggest memories of my journey, starting my culinary career, right? Yeah.
So where did the name? Okay, so what's happening now before I ask you my next question?
So this one, I think this one's almost there. You want to give that one a try?
This one?
Yeah, this one right there.
This one right here. Okay.
You want to use this one too, or you think you good?
You know what? I want to double up. Double up here, because the last thing I want to do is mess this up.
Here
we go. Yeah. Ooh, look at that.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, look at that
It's
one.
melting just
Yeah.
right in there. Oh,
That one's like, oh,
that
the color on
the
that,
color
right?
is just.
You can smell the vanilla in there, you know.
I love this. Oh, it's gonna be nice and crunchy.
Yeah. So we can probably take this one out.
Okay, take that
And
out.
then we're gonna dip it in here on both sides.
Wow. Okay. So
I'll put this one there because you can put it on there after.
afterwards. Okay. Okay. So we take this out. Yeah. Okay. So that. Okay. Like
Yeah.
that. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Ooh.
Damn.
And then just
Yeah.
smother it in there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is. I feel like this is diabetes in my mouth. We'll cut that part out. Oh Lord Jesus,
Like
look like
that.
that, just like that.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Oh my god. The way I'm struggling, like guys, I'm not a proper chef, okay? I just like to eat. And then right there.
Yep.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Take a
And
look
then
at
this one
that.
can probably be flipped
Flipped
too.
over, and it's okay to just use.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. We're just.
Yeah.
There we go. Now I know you have one of your sons that likes to call himself the Mr. Bannock.
Yeah.
Tell me about what that's like to be able to do father-son trips and having him
Yeah.
admire you.
Yeah, like that was probably, I'm very fortunate in my culinary career, right? Like I went to the World Culinary Olympics, that was in Nuremberg, Germany. I got to travel in Canada and the US. But for me, like having my son come with me on a work trip and cook and learn about our foods was probably the best for me, you know. It was awesome, like to be able to cook beside him and share our story of where our food comes from, stuff that I learned from my ancestors, you know, and sharing it with him and telling the story with everybody that was there, you know. There was probably like 300 people there, and I had to get up and talk to them and tell them about our dish. I gave him a big shout out when I was up there, so he got a big round of applause, you know. So it was awesome. Like I didn't tell him, but that was probably one of the best moments in my cooking career, and I have done a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is very monumentous to be able to carry that on
Yeah.
and have that moment with, you know, with your child.
Yeah, and like everybody that when we're down there, this was in Denver, and everybody just had super good words. They loved the food. They loved seeing a young person cook and showcase traditional stuff, you know.
Yes.
And-
Because then when other young children see that, they say,
Yeah.
I can do it as well too.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
And or even inspires fathers, not just cooking, but anything
Yeah.
that you're into,
Yeah.
you know, if your child.
This one's probably good there.
Yes,
We can do the
okay.
same thing.
Here we go, with my coordination. This one right here, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
These ones
The
might be
way it's melting, the
the cream cheese.
cream cheese.
Probably really like slippery, right?
I'm so sorry. I just.
It's all good.
There we go. Like
Yeah.
that. Okay, we'll flip that over.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
You can actually just grab some and just rub it all
Oh
over. Yeah.
my goodness, if you guys can
Go for
see
it.
this right now. Wow. Okay, and then we just put that over here.
Yeah.
Oh
And then
my
this one's probably
goodness.
almost good too.
Almost good. Okay, let me
Yeah.
just put this
You
one back.
can-
Yeah.
There you go.
Shake it.
Yeah. They called me the Bannock Man. They called me like a lot of stuff with Bannock, but that's the one that stuck the closest, you know.
This is.
So that was pretty awesome.
And that was wow. Okay, so sumac sugar
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. Egg is done too.
Egg is done.
Yeah.
Get that out of the way. And what about these? Should I rinse these up quick?
Yep.
Because we'll probably use them again, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So these ones are probably good as well. I'll grab another.
Ooh, I'm working hard in the kitchen.
Can we do one more bread?
Can we?
Without the sugar?
Can
This thing
we?
is so attractive. We
Yeah.
I just want to check it.
That is dangerous.
Yeah. Another minute. Almost there.
Yes. How do we know when this is cooked?
Yeah,
we want to
so-
just get a.
So you just want to have a look and make sure there's no paint on the inside, right?
Oh.
But if you get close, you can smell all the apples and the other spices that are in there, right? That's like the summertime is definitely one of my favorite because there's fresh berries and a lot of the local butchers will have apples or wild blueberries in there, cranberries that they add into these things, right? So it's awesome to try and try new things, right?
Yes, have some on there. Can you tell me more about when it comes to creating a fusion of your dishes, but staying true? How do
Yeah.
you find that balance?
Yeah, that's a tough one. Like, I guess playing with like one of my favorite things is that my saying is that I play with my food. You know, it's something that every mom says not to do.
I'm always telling myself, stop playing with your food.
Yeah.
Can you just put it in your mouth? I feel like half the food goes outside compared to, but maybe he'll be a chef one day.
Right? But like, if you don't do that, then you can't have like this dish right here. You know, like a Bannock stuffed French toast with a sumac sugar coating, right?
That's it.
And then we have some whipped cream and fresh berries and maple syrup. But one of my favorites is when I first started Mr. Bannock. I was the first indigenous food truck in Vancouver. You know?
I'm sorry. Did you guys hear this? You were the first indigenous food truck in Vancouver. In what year?
That was 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Right?
What?
Yeah. And again, like that.
I mean, that's amazing, but still.
Yeah. Again, that goes back to not being able to practice our foods and share our foods and stories when we would have ceremony that we weren't allowed to do, you know. And that knowledge transfer, that's what we call it, from old recipes to younger people, we couldn't do, you know. So just to being able to like try and champion some of that kind of stuff, it means a lot to me. Like becoming the chair of ICANN, the National Indigenous Culinary Nonprofit, is huge. Like I said, I'm very fortunate to be able to travel, share traditional foods, and share stories with people who are willing and show up. That want to make that difference, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about a moment? Because you told me about your proudest moment.
These are probably good now.
They're probably good? Okay, perfect. You told me about your proudest moment with your son. Can you tell me about a moment where you're just ready to give up? Just, you know what? I've had enough. And I'll grab a knife to just slice,
Yeah.
or how does this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let
So-
the expert do
So
this.
real quickly, I'll grab a bowl here. We're gonna do the French terminology is macerated berries.
Macerated berries.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like I needed to do that in a French accent.
So you get all your fresh stuff here. Again, I love summertime because there's so many abundance of different kind of fruit that is available, right?
Yes, let's chop it up.
So we'll do about half of it, and then some of the blueberries and the raspberries.
Okay. And can people back home, if you don't have blueberries, raspberries, could you use other berries?
Yeah, any kind of berries that you can get your hands on.
Okay. Perfect.
So probably about a quarter cup each of each berry I'm trying to do here.
Okay.
maybe a little bit more. I'm a little bit generous today.
Yeah. I mean, we have to be.
Yeah.
We have to be. What's food without being generous?
Right? But you can see the different colors in here, like the different textures, like when you get into this. The blueberries are a bit more firm and the raspberries are a lot more soft, right?
Right, so it's an explosion of flavors that will be in your mouth. Then.
So the macerated part is, I'm going to be adding some lime juice to this.
Okay. Lime juice, fresh lime juice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then traditionally you would add some sugar to it,
Okay.
but I'm going to use some syrup instead.
Syrup, good old Canadian syrup.
Yeah. And then you just give that a mix.
Okay, just going to mix that up here. Ooh.
So you can see all the different colors in that.
Yes.
You got the blue, then you got the purple, and the red, right?
Why is this taking me back to the Prairies? I feel like, I'm in the Prairies. I know.
One of my, I guess my very favorite stories is being able to go blackberry picking for my grandmother back in the day.
Oh,
And before everything was majorly developed here in North Van, like there was a lot of blackberry bushes, and she would get us empty ice cream buckets, like the big 4 liters, and we would go around the reserve and pick blackberries for her.
Like that sounds like such a memorable moment. I used to, not anywhere close, but I would pick raspberries from a neighbor's raspberry bush, and I would just sit there and eat it. That's all I do. So
Comes in play here. You gotta be very delicate when you're slicing
I'm
and
gonna let you
plating.
do this then. I'm gonna let you do this.
Like again, one of the big moments in my culinary sides here.
Yes, I'll shake it.
One of the big memorable culinary moments is when I went to the World Culinary Olympics in Erfurt, Germany. And that's cooking with the best of the best, you know. But like you have to be delicate and precise on stuff that you need to do, right?
Right.
So, which one do you like the best? Which color do you like the most? They all look good, but which one do you think? Do you want to try?
Let me try this one.
All right.
Okay.
So we're gonna grab this one and we're gonna slice it. All right. So everything looks really good. It's all good to go.
Yes.
Now this is one of the toughest choices here.
Okay.
Which one do you want to use?
Oh, they all look so good. Okay, I'm gonna do this one.
All right.
Okay.
So again, this is where all the delicacy comes through. Like you have to have soft but precise hands. We're gonna cut this one on a bias, like a diagonal, and you let the knife do the work. You just go back and forth. So that's good. And then we'll bring this over here. So you crack it open. You see all of that, the cream cheese in there. But you check that out.
Goodness, look at this. I just placed it.
And then we'll put we'll just give that one more mix. But you can see all the different colors in there, right?
Yes.
You give that a smell.
Oh, that smells so delicious.
So we're gonna add some on both sides. See all the different colors there, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's our beauty. And then we'll try to put a little bit there. That's good. All right, these are the last final steps here.
Okay.
We're gonna add the whipped cream and then the syrup, and then we can dig in. So this one, I'm just being very generous.
Oh my goodness! And then the syrup right over here. Okay.
You want to do a nice drizzle, start at the top and then go in a circle motion.
Okay, so circle start at the top, right?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes. I didn't even have to go to chef school for this. Wow. Okay.
So good.
This is wow.
See, like who wouldn't want like French toast on a Saturday or a Sunday.
Sunday brunch. And you were saying all these berries you guys drive out 45 minutes,
Yeah.
finally all organic, everything is made from scratch,
Yeah.
right? Except for the cream cheese, but that's okay. Everything else is just wow.
Yeah.
And then what do we do with the sausage?
Yeah, so we'll grab the sausage and we'll just slice it up on a bias there. And
So that's what it's called when you do that, on a bias?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I would love to try a...
But I can smell that just like after cutting it open.
Mmm!
Like it's an apple apple
Oh my
sausage
God.
banger.
Like, this is to die for. Do you see how tender that is in there? Taste the apple.
Yeah,
But it's
right?
not overbearing.
Yeah. When I cut into that, you can just see the juices like go.
Nose is popping.
You know.
Mm.
So then you just throw a few pieces on there. You got your fresh berries. You got some of this protein. I have a house full of boys, so I would add all of this for their meal. They got to get them gains in, right?
Your boys are, everyone here in this house is eating good.
But you
Wow.
just have a look at that, right?
This is
All the
gorgeous.
color,
Everything
the
together.
crust is nice and crunchy, you know.
I feel like your ancestors are making them proud.
Oh,
It really is.
see, that kind of stuff makes everything like definitely worth it, you know.
Yeah.
Cooking the last, holy, 16 years now. I can't. That's the first time I said that because last year I was 15 years.
Here you go!
Right?
16 years.
Yeah, but like again, showcasing traditional ingredients. We have the fresh berries, like I would go blackberry picking for my grandmother's, sumac spice, and then you have apples and the sausage, and a fresh baked bannock, right?
Okay, I'm ready to dive in.
Yeah, so it's all ready for ya.
Here we go.
The big moment.
The literal big moment. I need to get a piece that has everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got that. Got the whipped cream.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
I got another berry. Okay, another berry. Okay, ooh. Going down. Ooh. I have to do this. I have to get everything. There's no way I
Yeah.
can do this without.
Well, they're so like juicy and sucking in right now, right?
Okay, I think I can put this on top.
Nice.
Okay, you
Oh.
ready? Here we go. Mmm. Mmm.
Yeah.
Mmm. Oh my god.
Way to go. We did
Oh my
it.
god. Oh my god. Mmm. Mmm.
Like again, like the textures and the flavors, right?
Mmm. 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 Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
Local is always good. Local, fresh.
Local.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got that smoked that apple with the
Yeah.
meat, but then you get the berries.
Yeah.
Sweet, but not too sweet because somehow they're cut with the
The whip and then the syrup.
right, but the whip is even just like a light aftertaste,
Oh,
and my mouth doesn't feel. You know how sometimes you after French toast you feel that oily or that
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And there's none of that
Nice.
at all. The flavors all go down easily.
Yeah.
It's nice and soft, and you get that crunch
Yeah.
with the part that's fried right over here with the bannock,
Yeah.
and also the cream cheese. I thought it'd be overpowering, but
Yeah.
it isn't.
Yeah. Well, that's why I cut it a little bit more thicker, right?
There's so much umami in
Yeah.
here. Ooh. So this is how you're living, huh? You. Okay. No wonder. Oh my goodness.
Good teamwork.
This is. Okay, I gotta stop. This is. Oh.
Yeah, like again, like showcasing all those traditional ingredients, you know, talking about the berry picking for my grandmother, my uncle going hunting, like those are all roots that came from some of my ancestors and my elders right now, you know.
Right, and then you've just made it on your own as well too.
Yeah.
I could eat this all day. And then the little drizzle here.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Some of that maple syrup, right?
Mm.
Add some Canadian flavors to it.
Mm-hmm. This is really good.
Nice. Way to
This
go.
is really, no, where did
Yeah.
you go? This is, you. Paul, it's been such a pleasure.
Yeah.
I can't wait to show you now. I mean,
Oh,
mine's
yeah.
gonna be very basic compared to this, but this is really delicious. I would highly recommend it. It didn't take long to make. I feel like
Yeah.
the longest thing to make is the bannock,
Yeah.
which once again there's directions in the back there. But this is a great Saturday lazy day,
Yeah.
morning, Sunday. You have your berries summertime like you were saying. And then you can use, is it just sausage or could you use?
Yeah, any kind of like local meat that you can get.
That
right?
you can get,
Hit
right?
up your local butcher shop, they'll have different flavors.
Right, and for those who are vegan, I find that the bannock is already vegan or dairy-free and whatnot. So cream cheese, I'm sure you can get some kind of vegan
for
cream
sure.
cheese or just no cream cheese
Yeah,
at all,
right?
right?
Yeah.
So you could do that,
You
and
could
then
do like a peanut butter in there or something, right?
see, so you can just be adventurous, but still maintaining the
Yeah.
cultural pride in there.
Or jam, you know.
A jam,
Yeah.
100%. So
Everybody has those in the cupboards already, right?
So this is really great. So on that note, what's next for Chef Paul?
Yeah, just trying to put in that work and trying to build that Indigenous culinary network out there. Again, I want to reach out to up-and-coming cooks and chefs out there that want to learn. There's a lot of people that are eager to do it, and just hit us up, you know,
Yeah.
indigenousculinary.ca. That's the nonprofit that I'm a part of and just became chair last year.
Nice.
But that's the goal, is to showcase Indigenous foods.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I really
Thanks for having me.
appreciate it. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
It's honest, it's an honor. It's definitely my honor.
Well, we did good. Like the texture, the color, right?
We did good. Boom. Now I'm about to take you to Sierra Leone. So we've left the Squamish Nation, Indigenous pride, and now we're gonna travel across the ocean. One of those oceans.
Nice. Yeah. There we go.
Okay, so now we're going to West Africa.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to a very small country.
Okay.
Because we know there's 54 countries in the continent of Africa, and Sierra Leone, I mean, it's not the smallest, okay, but it gets forgotten about because
Oh, really?
there's countries like Nigeria
Yeah.
that just overtake everything, and then you have Ghana, and everyone just, ah! So Sierra Leone is a small one. So today I'm going to make something called rice Ankara. So we're going to say rice
rice
Ankara.
rice and kara.
Ankara.
Ankara.
Aha!
Nice.
There you
Yeah.
go.
There
So
you go.
we're traveling. So we'll get started. So first, we're going
Which
to.
one do you like doing?
I honestly, for today, because we still have some whipped cream.
Yeah.
I feel like, do you have some chocolate drizzle?
I can check. We have honey or.
That's okay. You know what? Let's just do the whipped cream.
Okay.
Yeah, whipped cream is not traditional, but hey, listen, let's have some fun with it.
Yeah.
So.
Some of that fusion.
Fusion. So it's called rice ankara because of the rice flour.
Oh, okay.
And another thing is, my ancestors tell me when to stop. Okay. So we just honestly, I know I'm making for all of us here.
Nice.
So I'm just gonna keep pouring right over here.
Yeah.
And it's just eyeing it down. So this is what I like to say. I like to say that when it comes to cooking in West Africa,
Yeah.
it's meant for women to cook for the whole day. Like, it's not easy.
Yeah.
Growing up in Canada, I was born and raised partially in West Africa, but in Canada, you don't have the time to take the rice to get it soft in the water,
Yeah.
to then mill it down, to
Oh,
then rub it.
man.
Yeah, so that's how they
It's
would
like a
do
whole,
it. It's a whole process.
Yeah.
So here we get to the point. We
Yeah.
have just the rice flour.
Oh, nice.
So it's already done. So that cuts the time in half right there. I'm just gonna put a little bit more there.
Nice.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that should be enough. That's a lot that I'll be making for that today. So we'll put that to the side. And then after that, we get some bananas. So now
Nice.
these bananas, I'm talking about the ones that people don't want.
Yeah.
The really, really soft ones, okay?
Nice and ripe,
That's
right?
nice and ripe, where the color is nice and brown. So I'm just
Well,
gonna...
the flavor is gonna be there,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Like
the
the
sweetness is gonna be there. The browner, the better. You want it to have that wet feeling to it. Now
Yeah.
the thing is, if it's not too wet, what we will do
yeah.
is you can add some milk in it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, to just soften. But usually, like, you want all the bananas to be this soft here, right?
Yeah.
Put a little bit of that.
Nice.
there.
So that'll be kind of like the liquid, like the banana part.
It's the banana part,
Yeah.
so yeah, to make it the liquid. Now,
Nice.
unfortunately, I couldn't get many of these types of bananas here.
Yeah.
So probably grab some milk from your fridge there,
Sweet.
and we'll put that. So I'm just gonna put a bunch of bananas in. There you go. Okay. Now start to mix this up right here.
Just being indigenous, we have lactose-free milk.
Perfect. That's good because listen, actually a lot of West Africans are lactose.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of West Africans are lactose intolerant. I'm lactose intolerant. We also have sickle cell or sickle cell trait.
Yeah.
That actually, it's a little superpower against malaria.
Yeah.
For that. So as you can see, I'll start pouring a little bit of milk as I go. You just do dash as you go. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't
Let
just
me hold that
go.
for you.
Yes, please. You don't just go and pour it all in,
Yeah.
right?
A little bit at a time, right?
A little bit at a time, right?
You can see it coming together already, right?
You can see how
You
it's
can
all
smell that banana too. Holy.
right, and how it feels. Honestly, this in its own way is therapeutic.
Yeah.
Just being able to feel, and rice flour is nice and smooth.
Nice.
Yes, so when you're putting it in there, and obviously I'm getting a little bit more milk
Yeah.
right here. Like I said before, you can have it as a dessert.
Oh
So if
man.
you're just sitting there, you want something sweet, you're craving a sweet,
Yeah.
go ahead. And if you want savory,
Yeah.
you just go ahead and make yourself a little tomato stew,
Oh man.
right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I like to just knead it with my hands.
Nice.
If you ever wonder why we have such strong arms,
Yeah.
it's because a lot of our food requires hand work in here.
Yeah.
100%.
A lot more love in there, right?
A lot
Yeah.
more love, that's for sure.
When I was a young cook, that's what my chefs used to make us do, was everything from hand, you know?
Yes.
Like you have to touch, you have to feel, and that's the best way to get all the experience.
Yes,
right?
and there's a different appreciation that you have for your food, because I know now it's probably just a fad where it's like, be one with your food. But for us, as you
Yeah.
know, your people as well too, is the fact that we've always been one with our food.
Yeah.
Because you're feeling, you're working the land with your hand,
Yeah.
right? To get that on there.
Well, you can, just watching, like you can see, like the amount of work and
yes.
like the energy you're putting into it, right?
Yes, with that, and you can see that where there's still the banana lumps are
Yeah.
still in there a bit, and that's okay.
Nice.
So now we're just gonna go just a little bit,
Yeah.
because you want it to be able, the consistency should be not too watery.
Yeah.
So and you can even hear that.
Yeah,
you
right?
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can hear it, you can smell
You
it,
smell it. So
and the way it's looking already too, right?
right now, I'm gonna put a little bit of nutmeg.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit there. and that brings
Holy, you can smell that like a lot more, right?
And then
Yeah.
you kind of see the color start to change now.
Nice.
Now we're gonna go a bit of a brown, right?
Yeah.
There. As we're getting this going in here.
Oh man,
So I do
the
want-
bananas, the nutmeg, right?
Yep.
I'm getting excited now. That sounds good.
As a young girl, watching my mom cook
Yeah.
was once again, I feel it's the mothers and grandmothers
Yeah.
are the barriers of all the
All right.
secrets.
Yeah.
So it's still a bit, so my fingers are still sticky, so that's how I know, okay, we're still gonna go just a little bit more.
Nice.
So that, and you know what? I'm wanting a little bit more nutmeg. I want it to be a bit of that brown, a little bit browner.
Nice.
That
Yeah.
color. That's the,
A little bit darker, right?
mm-hmm.
The browner, the better.
The
you
browner,
said.
the redder, yeah! The sweeter the juice, the sweeter the berry. And back home, there's different types of, some call it puff puff, and they make it
Okay.
differently.
Yeah.
So there's different ways of making these dough balls, is what I
Yeah.
call it here, right?
Nice.
So have see how the texture now.
Yeah.
We're getting a little bit
Yeah.
looser. Now, yes, is the other easier way using a machine? Yeah, that is. I mean, but what joy is in that? What joy is in that?
As my boys would say, you get them gains, right?
There you go. Yes, I'm getting the gains in. So I'm still a bit sticky.
Nice.
You see.
Yeah, you can see a big difference already, like a little bit at a time, right?
Hmm. And some people put sugar in
Yeah.
this as well too. I personally don't put sugar because I find that the bananas aren't enough
Yeah.
already with
Well,
that.
when it's all like ripe like that, right? The
Mm-hmm.
natural sugars.
Are in there already, so I don't need much more
Yeah.
than that.
Nice.
And then I'll just dab a little bit more, and then after that we'll put some baking powder. So I get you to
Sweet.
open that
Yep.
up in there. Just a little bit more here. Okay, there we go.
Nice.
And this is it's a great snack to give to the kids as well too.
Yeah.
Great snack to, you know, there's no.
That's pretty quick too, right?
It's very, very quick. Like I said, I'm doing it with my hands, the traditional way, the way we do it. But if you have no time,
Yeah.
you have to get this going.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Put that in your mixer,
Nice.
mix it all up, and then it'll be good right here.
You need a little bit of this in there?
Yeah, we'll put that at the end. So what
Okay.
I'll do is I put that at the end,
Yeah.
and then let it rise up a bit.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Right?
Let it activate.
Yeah, let it activate. So you see this consistency right here?
Yeah.
That's what we
Nice.
love. We're getting in there where we roll it into a ball,
Wow.
right?
Yeah.
And then plop it in,
Nice.
and then it should be able to cook it,
Sweet.
right? So if I wanted to, I mean, I could.
Just a tad bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Add a bit more. And you see how the color has changed? Before
Yeah.
we started, we were all nice and white. Now we're getting brown there as well too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too thick too
Not-
now, right?
right.
Getting loose.
Getting loose right there.
Nice.
Just like that there. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so now put a little bit of baking powder in here.
Yep.
There you
Nice.
go. A little dash there.
Sweet.
Mix that in there. And the reason I do this now, let it rise up a bit
Yep.
while I get the oil hot.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you want
Let
the
it
oil.
activate.
Yeah, let it activate. So usually you can just cover it up. I'll put a little bit more.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
Like I said, honestly, measuring cups, not something. I don't know about you,
Yeah.
but in my culture,
Yeah.
measuring cup is
Oh, yeah. That's how my gran used to do her bannock, right?
yeah.
She used to just do it by, like, just dump it, you know, and then use her hand and throw stuff in there.
Yes.
It's like it's really an art when you do it that much, you know.
It really is an art when you are doing it this much because it's something you just have to eye and just learn and know. But I know there are people out there where it's like, I need to know, am I putting half a cup or 2 cups or 3 cups? And I always say, let's go based on how many people you're feeding.
Yeah.
Right? With that.
Nice. That's a huge difference. Like you're saying, a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
The color is different and it's loose.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
there. You can take a spoon and try some if you want.
Sweet.
See. There we go.
I got a fork there.
Yes, is there a fork? So now I'm just gonna wash my hands here.
Just a little, like a little.
Go ahead, try as much as you want, Paul. Chef Paul.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Like you can taste the banana and then that nutmeg in there.
Yes.
Right?
Is it overpowering each other?
No, it's good. It's a good balance. Like you taste the banana right away and then after you taste that nutmeg in there.
The nutmeg feeling, right?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Right, and the egg, I mean not the egg, the milk is not overpowering at all on there as well too.
Yeah.
Okay, so now with this, I'll take one of these.
Oh, nice.
Cover that up. I'll
Yeah.
put that to the side.
Okay.
Close this up. Okay. So now we can start getting the oil
Yeah.
going with that. So Sierra Leone, I'll just tell you a little bit about where I'm from. It was originally colonized by the British.
You want some? How much
Yes.
do you want in there?
Perfect. Let's go. So this is the part where you use the oil. You just pour. There we go. And the reason for that is so that it can cook all sides. Yeah, let's let's dump all that oil in there. There we go.
There you go.
We love that oil, huh?
Right?
Okay, so you see how it's gone really hot?
Yeah.
That's exactly what we want. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna turn it down low.
Yeah.
Okay, so we turn it down low.
Control the heat.
Yes, we
Yeah.
want to because we wanted to do a flash like
Nice.
cook,
Yeah.
but then a slow in the
Oh,
middle
yeah.
as well too.
Yeah.
And we're gonna
Here we
see.
go.
Okay, it's risen a bit. A lot of times you would. Sorry, what? Oh, okay. A lot of times you would
man.
actually
Yeah.
see how and smell
Yeah.
that, right?
Right?
Rice and carrot.
Smell the banana and then
Yes.
you get a hint of that nutmeg in there.
Hint of that. So I'm going because I don't want to get my hands all in there again. So I'm just going to
Oh,
see how
look at
it's
that.
right, twisting, twirling, gathering it, create that ball.
Nice.
You see that flash?
Yeah, you can
Flash
see it,
fry.
right?
Yeah, how it's
You
getting.
can see instantly the color just in seconds, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Seconds, real quick. You don't want to make. They don't need to be too big.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Nice.
Okay, and now that's in there. I just turn it.
Nice. Yeah.
Do a little turn. See,
Oh
I
man,
like,
you can smell it like when you put that in there.
Yep. How it's. I'm just gonna use it. There we go.
Yeah.
And this is the type of color we like.
Nice.
We like
Yeah.
it to be this brown color.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where it's very
Ooh.
it's sensitive, right?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna keep an eye on it.
Nice.
And that's why you need so much oil to
Yeah.
cook up the
whole thing, right?
whole
Yeah.
thing, right? So as you can see, I have it at a 2. And it's
Nice.
interesting because you were just saying that with Mr. Bannock, you heard a lot of people from all around the world telling you, oh, this reminds me of
Yeah.
back home, right?
Yeah.
So you can speak more on that of how I feel like globally,
Yeah.
food, there's certain foods that just are similar.
Yeah. Well, this just takes me back to when I first launched, you know, like I was saying, I had people from around the world that came, Scotland, England, down the States, from all over. But like I said, the thing that I heard the most is this reminds me of, and then they would say that in their language, right?
Yeah. No.
But again, like how similar, like you're saying, right? Who would think that?
Yeah, right?
Right?
Who would really think that? It's when we start, and this is what I love about the new age that we're in.
Yeah.
Is people are able to share
Yeah.
their food and to just hear and see that there's so many similarities that we do
Yeah.
have with each
Oh
other.
man.
So you see the brown color, so
Yeah.
it's gotten, as you can see, it's gotten a bit harder. So
Yeah.
you get that crunchiness on there.
I can see how you're saying like if you had some chocolate drizzle on there.
That's what it
man.
is! Chocolate drizzle. If you're into caramel drizzle.
Oh man.
Right? And all I'm doing with it is I just keep flipping it,
Yeah.
you know?
I can really smell the banana in that now.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
smell the banana. It's coming right out of that there.
Like how potent that flavor is gonna be. Like
Mm-hmm.
just thinking about it.
Yeah. That crunch that
Yeah.
you're gonna get. And so unfortunately it's not one of those where you can cut it in half and see. So
Yeah.
you really have to go by the vibe of okay, so I'm pushing it down.
Yeah.
I wait a little bit longer there because you want the middle
Yeah.
to also get cooked, right?
Oh, nice.
And at this time you can see that the oil, if you feel it,
Yeah.
it's getting a bit cooler, right?
Oh yeah.
So you see that where before it was extremely hot.
Yeah. Controlling the heat, right?
Controlling the heat,
Yeah.
especially if you're a beginner at this, please don't just stay on high because then you're gonna have a raw inside.
Nobody wants that.
No,
right?
nobody
Yeah.
wants that. So we have to be careful there and just spend about a few minutes or so.
Yeah.
And we
Man,
can take
those look good.
right. We can take one out,
Yeah.
and I'll get you to grab a knife
Sweet.
because then we can cut through
Okay.
and test and see.
Yeah.
You know
There you
what
go.
that's like. And if it's bad, we will not post this up. There you go. So you see.
Oh yeah.
So it's a bit. So we still got to get the middle. You see
Yeah.
how you
Yeah.
still want that to be
Just a little bit
yeah,
more,
just
right?
a little bit more
Yeah.
cooked right in there.
Yeah, again, that heat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest part
Yeah.
I find with making rice akara, right?
Well, again, like that experience and that knowledge, right?
Mm-hmm. It gets passed on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's and honestly, it's always trial and error as
Yeah.
well too. As you're making it, you're going along
Man,
there.
that smells so good.
Yeah, it's interesting because you take it for granted.
Yeah.
For me, because I'm like, oh, this is just, you're just, hey, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Make a little, you know.
Well, it's like the ingredients are minimal too, right?
Right. And
That's huge.
And that's the thing. So growing up, I mean, my parents, we fled from the Civil War,
Yeah.
right, in Sierra
Oh man.
Leone, and we lived in a refugee camp
Oh.
in Guinea. So
Yeah.
it's like when you are, when you don't have access to
Yeah.
much, something like this,
Mhm.
you can just put together
Oh yeah.
really quickly.
Right? Yeah.
And onions you can find, or just anything.
For the savory, right?
Yeah, for the savory.
Yeah.
Because in that moment you'd much rather have savory
Yeah.
than have
Sweet.
sweets, right?
Yeah.
Because then your hunger.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, well, when you're in a refugee camp,
Mhm.
you're not, getting fed that way.
Yeah.
Times where Mom and I would stand in line for 2 days,
Oh,
just
man.
just to be able to get that bag of rice.
What?
So then you take that rice. That's when you can put it in
Oh,
water,
man.
then
Yeah.
you do the rice flour.
The whole process.
Right? The
Yeah.
whole process right there.
Like man, I couldn't imagine that. That's.
So now we are going to.
I'm
Take
excited
this.
to taste that.
Taste that, right?
Yeah.
I'm excited for you to taste it too. So we'll pull this out. And that's the thing, because there's so much oil. I'm
Yeah.
trying to make sure get that out.
Yeah. Nice. Oh
There.
yeah.
So we'll let that cool down.
Yeah.
Just because it is really hot.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we'll just do
Do a
another
couple more.
couple more batch.
Yeah.
So right over here. I'll leave the temperature as is.
Yeah.
And then I'll raise it up to about 5.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I'll make them smaller batches.
Yeah.
Just time around.
When you're doing it, does it matter like the size of it? Like
No, you want to do medium, like small to medium batches.
Yeah.
Usually, traditionally, you'll do this in a very big
oh
pot.
yeah, right?
Yeah, like a deep one as
Yeah.
well too. But you want to do like
When you're cooking for the family, right?
yeah, when you're cooking for the family, you want to do these type of.
I'm
batches
sure
like that.
my boys would say we hungry.
Yeah.
So get that in there, right?
Get that in there, we hungry. Like it's like, why is it taking so long?
That's funny. Teenagers and growing boys, right?
Listen, I mean, I only have a 7-year-old and I'm still learning the way he eats now, right?
Yeah.
I can't believe what it's gonna be like when he's older.
Yeah.
So okay, we'll break it to this one here.
Nice. Oh, you can hear that,
Hear
right?
that crunch?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Woo! You can feel that too, right?
Right, you feel that hotness.
Yeah. Oh man, you can smell the banana.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, the crunch to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just yeah, Yeah. So good.
And the softness.
You killed that.
Oh! I mean, you're my personal cheerleader.
Woo.
Oh.
It's hot, but it's so good.
Oh.
Yeah.
So hot.
Yeah. Everybody's got to try this. Come on.
So good.
My mouth was still watering there. Yeah.
There's different colors, as you can see.
I'm gonna be like my boys will be cream. This is mine.
Yeah. You're like, this is it. No, that's what I love about this as well too, is that
Man.
you can get any of these ingredients anywhere.
Yeah.
Right?
Ready, available, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not as if, I mean, I do go to the specialty African stores
Nice.
that are here
Yeah.
in town, but this is something that anyone can make at
Yeah.
home. This is something you can do with your kids.
Nice.
This is if you're someone who's always making banana bread
Yeah.
and you want to try something different with the,
Nice.
with the kids,
Yeah.
go ahead and make this, because I feel like this comes in the banana bread family as well.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Man,
See.
I still can taste that the banana, but that little hint of that nutmeg.
Goes a long way, right?
Yeah. And you can't even taste that baking powder either, right?
No.
And how much it fluffed too.
Yeah, how much, like how, and this is that we just want it just like that.
Yeah.
Nice and fluffy, gives that airy,
Beauty.
that beauty to it.
Yeah. That's freaking
I'm
awesome.
so happy I could bring you the Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
Give you a little, dessert and a little taste
Heck yeah.
from my people. I come from the Sia and Mende tribe.
Yeah.
There are hundreds of tribes
Oh man.
where I come from,
Yeah.
and this is a traditional meal.
Nice.
All of us.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
and as kids, this
That's
is like how
so
you learn.
awesome,
This is
right?
what you start
Yeah.
to learn to make on there to
And-
have that.
In my language, we say "Haichika." That means thank you.
Oh, hi, chica!
Yeah.
Oh, well, in my language, which is a mixture of Portuguese and
Yeah.
English, because we're colonized, I just to say, for this I'm very grateful.
Oh, nice.
Yes, for
Yeah.
this I'm very grateful. So.
Yeah.
Yes! Oh,
That was
what a
so
great
good.
time. This is so good. Thank you so much for coming on this journey with us today. As you can see, Squamish Nation and Sierra Leone got together and we made some amazing food. If you want some of these recipes, just email us at What's Canada Eating with Sia. Also, you can find Chef Paul at
Chef Paul Natrall on any social media platforms.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And also, you were saying that you're part of your Indigenous.
Oh yes, indigenousculinary.ca, the national Indigenous nonprofit.
Mm-hmm.
All you up and coming Indigenous chefs, First Nation chefs. Check us out. Follow us on social media. We're traveling Turtle Island. Come and hit us up and join us. And I can't wait to have more of that. And I can see my boys are
Yeah,
waiting to
dive in. And that's it. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Bye.